calling out their colleague, Justin Muturi, over his sentiments about the abductions. Surely that could also paint the administration in bad light. This CS says that he has it in good information, that he has some information about who's behind the abductions, and then his colleagues call him out. What does that communicate to the Kenyans?
Let me just say this, JB. JB is a good friend of mine. And every time I'm trying to talk about him, I'm a bit restrained. But there's a problem with what he says and the position he holds. He can say what he wants to say if he was outside that position. Okay?
Are you saying there's a problem with a CS talking about abductions while in holding a cabinet position?
No, I'm saying you can simply say my son has been abducted, you know, and I am following it up. But you can't go back and start criticizing, hitting the same government, saying this, saying that, and the other, and you're still serving in the same government. I think the honorable thing, and I've said this before, if you're uncomfortable serving, you should leave. You should leave, and there's nothing new about that. And I've given examples. Martha Karua left, I left, Raila left many years ago, and life continues. You just hold what you want, what you believe, and leave it, okay? But that aside, the point I wanted to make, Fred, is that Kenyan ministers are appointed so that you can propagate a certain department that is yours. If you're the Minister for Defense, let us know you as the Minister for Defense. Let us see you tell about the troops in Kenya, the troops outside Kenya, what you're doing in the military, the promotions you're giving them, the welfare of the military, what you're doing to equip our military and make it a strong military within the region. If you're the Minister for Treasury, let us hear you about the treasury bills, the performance of the treasury bonds. Let us hear you about payments that are coming and are due for payment by the state. Let us hear you on KRA revenue collections. Are we hitting the targets? If you're the Minister for Health, let us see you talk and talk and talk like the way Kagwe used to talk, and the other lady, she was called Dr. I forgot, yeah? Mwangangi, that lady. You know, this is what I pray for our ministers. You know, if you are in charge of environment, let me see you hitting the streets with gumboots. Let me see you planting trees. Talk about, go to Mau Summit, come to the Delta in Tana River. Let us see you talk about, because the problem with our ministers, the problem with people forgetting the responsibility they are given, is that they just go back to the default, which is politics. So, you just see something that is now current, you know, you now keep talking about it, and you forget. J.B. Muturi is the head of public service, the Minister for Public Service. He should be telling us the ratios, who is employed, who is not getting employed, what is happening in the ministry. Have you ever heard him talk about such things? This is the problem I'm having with the whole thing. You have abdicated your duty. Every time we see you, you are talking about things that have nothing to do with your docket. You are not defending the papers and the policies in the cabinet because you are failing to attend cabinet meetings. Your department is suffering because they have issues to push that need to go to sub-cabinet committees. They need to go to full cabinet to get approval, probably go even to parliament for legislation. You don't turn up. You don't push your things. But every time we are hearing you, you're talking about issues unrelated to your ministry. I have a problem with that. I really have a problem with that. And I'm not only talking about JB. I'm saying our government, ministers, need to be seen